My name is Shawn Redd. I'm a candidate for U.S. Representative for the 1st Congressional District of Arizona. That's the seat that Ann Kirkpatrick has, and that's a seat that we've got to take back. A few years ago, we had a new census, and the district was redrawn. This district was redrawn to include 12 Native American tribes. The reason they did that was very clear. They did that to give the Democrats the competitive advantage, and they succeeded in doing that. 2 cycles ago, a fellow named Jonathan Payton won the Republican nomination. He won the Republican primary handily. He garnered nearly 60% of the Republican vote in the Republican primary. He went into the general election strong and ready to compete. Ann Kirkpatrick handily beat him, and beat him by over 9,000 votes. We're going into the same thing this year. It's an open seat, and yet we are very disadvantaged, as we always will be in this district. Since that redistricting occurred a couple cycles ago, we as a party have not come within 9,000 votes of winning this district back. That's something that we have to change. It's something that we need to start doing a little bit like the Democrats do and use a thing called strategy. This year I have a very clear strategy to win this district back, and that is to use my roots and my history in this district as a businessman from the Navajo Nation who has done business across the Navajo Nation for over 20 years to win this district back. And this year there's 8 of us that are seeking the Republican nomination. I am one of them. I'm the first Native American to ever seek the Republican nomination. I've done business across the Navajo Nation for 20 years. I've done business here in the 1st Congressional District for 15. During the last election cycle, Ann Kirkpatrick, along with the Navajo County Recorder's Office, came to Dilcon. They spent most of the day harvesting votes in that little town. It's very clear that Ann Kirkpatrick knew very well, without the Navajo vote, she simply could not win this district. I'm not a politician. This is the first run I've ever made for an elective office in my entire life. And yet, the people of the 1st District have been extremely responsive to my message. They understand the things I'm saying, that we must do something different. We cannot wait for the redistricting to come after the next census. We must figure out a way to fight for this district as it is. Over the last 20 years that I've done business across the Navajo Nation, I've often been referred to as Shawn Redd the Republican. And that's simply because I was the only Republican around. I'm somebody that has stood up for conservative values in an area where it was certainly not the popular notion. In this district, with the Democrat advantage as it is, we must have a candidate that is prepared to take our message into those areas where it is not being heard. And most specifically, that includes the 12 Native American tribes, and more specifically, that includes the Great Navajo Nation. I am the candidate that can take our message into that area and get it to the people that we need to bring in to win this election. Please visit our website, shawnredd.com. That's ShawnRedd.com. Take a moment, sign up for our newsletter, make a donation. Do whatever you can to help us in this effort, because with your help, I will get the nomination and I will win this seat back in November. Thank you.